Hi, this is Dylan Cox with Sherlock Home Inspections. Our phone number is 971-212-7481. Website address is yourinspectionneeds.com. Today's date is August 17th, 2022, and the address where we are inspecting today is 908 Northeast Addison Court, Hillsboro, Oregon, 97124. We're about to perform a video inspection of the property's main sewer line through the front yard exterior cleanout. We are in a 3-inch black plastic ABS. Here we go. We are running some water from the kitchen sink to ensure this pipe is watertight and remains watertight throughout this inspection. As I said, we are going through the front yard cleanout here. We're facing towards the front door. It's going to be off to the left-hand side. Right here, we're going to have some water slow down here. You can see there's a tendency for some debris to kind of hang out around in this area to kind of stick to the pipe. And then it picks back up. So the camera never fully submerges, but you can see that there is some debris buildup there. And it was about 2 feet or so, and then the pitch picks right back up. Right there, we got marginal for just a second as well, right before the transition, which is a pretty common area to have a little bit of marginal pitch. We're right here at 57 feet. We're going to transition from a 3-inch ABS into a 4-inch 30-34. So we're now in the city branch piping, but still technically by our own responsibility. Right here, just like the last one, you can see that we're getting a little marginal again. The water's kind of slowing down in this area. Debris isn't sticking around as much as it was in the first area, but you can see that the camera's kind of bobbing in and out of the water here. We're fully submerged here at, we'll call it 66 feet. Completely submerged still. There's a decent amount of debris floating around in this area as well. And here's our lateral, 77 feet away. So we started in a 3-inch ABS, we transitioned into a 4-inch 30-34, and then we entered into the city lateral here at 77 feet. Now there was a fairly large belly, and there was some decent amount of debris in there that we had pushed out while pushing the camera through. So we'll see what it looks like. But you can see right here, as the water is flowing through the lateral here, you're having some of that water that's actually coming up and into the private pipe here. So we're going to take a look at a couple areas with the water off, but it would also be recommended to pass this video and report onto the city to deem if any repairs are necessary for this area here. You typically don't want, nor do you typically see water from the lateral coming up into a private pipe. And then we also wanted to see what those bellies look like, that last one in particular with the water off. So the water has been turned off. We just have some residual stuff here. So we were completely submerged up to that lateral there. So it looks like there was something that was possibly caught in the pipe. Or something that was stopping the water from flowing super well. Because as you can see, all the water has drained out almost completely. It was just a little bit of residual water here. Okay, so it looks like all the areas that we saw at marginal pitch completely drained out. Now that last area right before the lateral, where it seemed that there was some water coming up the lateral pipe into ours, we may have pushed something through the pipe where that belly was into the lateral, and it slowed down there for just a minute or two as well. Because as we did started the pullback, you could see that the water at the lateral was a pretty acceptable lower level, and all the bellying of the line, all the marginal pitch has fully drained out. But as a precaution, it would be recommended to pass the video and report on to a licensed and qualified drain repair technician to deem if any repairs would be necessary. Now, especially after turning off the water, I don't see any particular issues with the pipe. But just as a precaution, because we did see that large belly and because we did see some water in the lateral coming into our pipe, it would just be a good idea to pass it on to a repair technician for him to deem if everything is A-okay.